All right, you guys found a book called Wielding Fate. It is a book about the weapons the elder gods used to conquer the plains.
Shit. That's big.
And it's called what? Sorry, it's
Wielding Fate. It is old. It is crinkly. It looks like a 400th edition. Like it is.
It's dry.
It is dry. The pages crack and sort of like you're worried they're going to turn to dust as you flip them open. As you start to read through Ortenia, the goddess of law, the eldest, the first child, and her staff, the staff of law. Pure ivory with etchings in it, I believe. I don't know. I'd have to go to my frickin' homebrew creations. Actually, I'm going to do that because some of these are pretty good. Lidofer is what the staff was called. Lidofoer. Ortenia's staff, the staff of law. It's woven from glittering ivory and platinum, every thread inscribed with the basic laws of the universe. Savardia, the second child, the god of ale, drink, and hunting and war, god of cunning, and his great axe that bleeds fire wine, the drops of which were the first seeds for the trees that create the eternal burning forest, etched on the land.
wow.
Julie and Julia, the twins, the goddess of flora and fauna, one with a whip, described only as the last thing you'd ever see. And the bow from Julia, a bracer that encompasses the entire arm, and a bow that turns from nothing into wooden branches that could teleport her from space to space as she outpaced the gods, the lesser gods. Alatio, the fifth child, the goddess of the seas and gold, and his magical javelin, one that could zigzag from enemy to enemy to enemy, and grant him utterly holy abilities. Rorf, the sixth child, the goddess of storms, wind, and anger, and his warhammer that could summon down lightning and thunder on his enemies. Zelensky, the seventh child, the dragon god, and his katana, one that could cleave through stone and diamond, one that had to be heated to match his own internal temperature. Valesh, the eighth child, the spider god, and his dagger, one that could strike death into one even if they were not within melee distance. Cassiana, the ninth child, the noble night god, you guys have been to Sina, and her longsword, one that could banish at will, bring down the light on those who were unworthy.
Wow.
Mardinal, the 10th child, the god of music and arts, and his rapier, one that would sing as it was spun and twirled, words pushed into his enemies' minds, driving them either mad or to pure elation. Cole and his hand axes. It's on paper, which means it was from like 2 years ago.
Yeah. They're yours.
Oh, no. The 11th child, the goddess, or the god of death, of peace, of pain, of darkness, and his axes that would summon forth both the balance and the darkness.
Nice.
And there is a chapter at the back of this book that it looks like it's been sort of lightly crinkled and cracked. Whoever's reading the book can make an investigation or perception check to see if they can read this very brittle page.
I'll help if you do the investigation.
My perception's not that bad.
Yeah, you go ahead. We'll help.
I guess my perception's really fucking good.
2 11s for a 19.
Okay, with a 19, that's pretty good. You get snippets of this page. There's portions where the pages are cracked, and some words get lost. But you do see that at one point there was a gift from the father, Madoreto. You kind of lose a few words, but you pick up another few words while wearing this item. When your hand is extended, you lose a few words, and then only those who were born of you could resist the ring's emblem.
Wearing this item. Something about a hand extended.
Something about
And then what was the last part?
only his kin could resist the emblem.
Something about a ring.
Makes me wonder if the new god got that staff, the law-bearing staff or whatever.
Resist. Only his kin could resist
The emblem.
the emblem.
A little further down, there's like partial paragraphs that are all sort of crinkled and old, and the ink is either completely decayed or the page is cracked around it. Did you have a question?
No.
Oh, you had Brett question handout. That's why I was asking. Sometimes you do that. You're like, oh, I was checking.
No? Yeah?
A little further down, you find the mother, El Nadurla, and the stars she wore around her neck. I guess it wouldn't be stars. It would be the glistening dust worn around her neck. That's about all you get from that one. In the final excerpt, you get a little bit. Platinum edged, the uncle came once more. The flame in his blade, known only to decimate any who stood before him or his kin.
Meanwhile, I'm like drooling on the sword right now. I'm like,
Just trying your best. Everybody done looking for books for the day?
That was a lot.
Mechanisms.
And books.
did I miss anything major?
David.
I left when I got.
No,
to
I
the
paused
college,
to
pretty
wait to
much.
do that for when you got back.
Shoot. Okay.
I'll just ask Felicia if she can look for stuff about Ostrom Desert and dragons, and if she
Oh, yeah.
finds anything good, if we can just borrow it,
If
just to expedite the book reading.
make one more investigation check. I wrote you an Ostrom Desert thing. If you find it, I'll read it.
19.
19. Okay. Ostrodomino is the book's name. Details on its fucking autocorrect on my phone fucked all this shit up. Details on its link with high portions of the Western Underdark. Connections to the Duragar, the underground dwarves, and where the orca originated. Thanks, phone. Orcs. Where the orcs originated as they migrated from their Underdark caverns and adapted to the heat of the desert.
Underdark whales.
Now I have to make Underdark whale people? Fuck's sake! They were led by Garish the Relentless, who passed his clan chief title to Agrak Skullbreaker, who passed his title to Laud the Ripper, then Kacker Gutwrencher, to Grunt the Usurper, to Whacken the Whacker, to Nunzak.
Son of a bitch.
Did the Nunzak eliminate all sacks? Is that
The
Just-
sack.
He named him, man. I didn't
Nunzaks.
fucking name him. That's his backstory shit. Yeah, I was typing this book up when we were sitting watching Ozark. So yeah, I was just like, fuck it. They don't live very long. I'll just like make a long list of who passed down the chief title to who. Yeah.
Yeah, it was all before Tuesday.
It's like 14 years and 15 chiefs. It's good.
So there's more information that can go along with that, and you can quiz me about it. It'll give you a little bit more knowledge about your history and whatnot, or their history and whatnot. All right.
Good.
Everybody meets up where at the end of the day?
Keep, probably.
Are we able to take the book?
From the library at Collins College, no. I'd really like to be able to let you take the books. I really would, but I'll get in a lot of trouble because all of these are college property, and I'm only a junior professor, so I have to really be careful not to step on anybody's toes right now. So that
Is there any more information on these particular hand axes of Cole, or is it just like pretty
rumored
much what
that
you just
Cole's
told me?
the book was written about Cole wielding hand axes, one that was darkness and one that was balance.
Okay.
As Ren asks that, I'm gonna again grab Felicia and be like, so "Tell me what's new with puzzles and all this." I'm gonna give Riordan a look, just grab, swipe that book.
Oh, nice.
All right, you can make a deception check with advantage because she is taken with all of you. And you and Riordan
Oh, yeah.
share very, very handsome looks.
Yeah, natural 20.
Oh,
Okay.
baby.
5.
And if you want to swipe a book, you can make a sleight of hand. And then Felicia gets fired.
Yeah. I guess 10.
There's no way.
Sleight of hand.
I'm just trying to do the math because I feel like I'm forgetting.
Well, there's a sleight of hands on the
Yeah.
roll down sheet.
Oh, I'm just thinking of lock picking. It's always with the difference. But yeah, I rolled a 5 plus 5, so it was.
You have a +5 to sleight of hand?
Yeah, it's not stealth. His stealth,
Stealth
is
is
plus
plus
Stealth
13.
is crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Well. Natural 7 for Felicia.
Oh, good.
She does not have stats.
Ah.
She, maybe intelligence stats, but not perception stats. So you get away with it, surprisingly.
Wow.
And you just walk by Ren, and as you walk past, you grab it, and it's like those bus scenes where the bus drives by and the person's gone. You walk by Ren, and the book is just gone. And with Ren's super high passive, she's just sees you tucking it up into your bag, and she's like, big finger gun energy.
Yep. Cool.
Yeah, might be more to study for in that book for sure.
That was the wielding fair one, right? Or which one was that?
Really?
Yeah,
Wielding
yeah.
Fate, yeah.
So are we meeting back at where?
Puzzles,
Yeah,
the keep,
we'll-
the night's yours. We don't have to go into a big montage of everybody getting drunk or anything. If you guys want a long rest, and if there's anything
Well, I guess
anybody
if
has.
we don't know about the quirky thing,
You do know now if you come to the keep.
yeah.
I'm gonna long rest, but
Just
before I
imagine
long rest,
walking in, seeing Quirky, hey Quirky.
The
What the fuck?
It's a triple take. Just
that was quick. I'm gonna try attuning to the sword again.
make a wisdom saving throw. You've done it once today already.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow,
it's
okay.
kind of, yeah.
All right.
All right. You guys long rest. It's next morning. If there's
Next morning, I'm gonna attune to a sword.
make a wisdom saving throw.
Yeah. I'm doing the raging thing too.
Oh,
I'll leave it, but it's pretty much advantage. That's a nat 20.
That's 20.
First try.
You find that you are awake and you're standing in sort of just this black space. You feel awake.
Okay.
There's some part of you who knows you're not awake.
Is the sword on me?
What?
Is anything on me? Is everything?
You've got basic clothes on.
Okay.
What makes you so brazen, so confident?
I don't know what brazen means, but it's because of these bad boys.
You have confidence to spare.
Huh?
What would you do with unlimited strength?
I would find those who wronged me and bring them to justice.
A petty goal. And suddenly you sit up in bed, covered in sweat, the sword next to you.
Aren't that petty? I mean, I don't know. Does it feel any different?
Nope. If anybody has any long-term things they want to do, like Tate, if you want to smith for a while, anybody else
I'm
wanna
gonna
do-
like nudge Zendra awake and be like, Zendra, what does petty mean?
It's sort of like when you're, petulant or like small. If like you take a jab at somebody who doesn't really deserve it, or that you've already put down. So it'd be like petty if, let's put it in your words, if it'd be petty if you hit somebody down during a fight, and then like kicked them while they were down and unconscious. That's sort of like a petty move. Or if like you were playing a sport, like that one where you throw the ball through the hoop and it's your ball.
Quidditch.
I don't know what that means. It's
Oh.
like, okay, if you go pegging,
Right.
but you bring your own balls. And everybody's using your balls, and you start to lose, and then you quit halfway and you take your balls with you so nobody else can play.
Oh, okay.
None of those swingers would like that.
Right.
Right? That's petty. Or it's like petty if you get in a fight with your lover and you're losing, and then you like take a jab at their parents. That's petty.
I don't want
Why
to
are you
bring.
looking at me?
I don't know. I mean, like, I don't know. That felt very. I don't know. I don't know. I didn't want this to be like a bringing an argument to the table thing.
You'll always be useless.
You're dumb.
Like your
Like
father. Yeah, why did you look at her? You think we have a terrible
I don't
relationship?
know. I was worried you were like taking an argument.
Getting some stuff out.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, this is not the
I
time
was
for
actively
this.
just trying to think of examples
Okay.
that worked in D&D and not the modern world.
Huh.
Petty, like
You know, good duck, you're just like your father.
Xandra, question. So,
It's 6 in the morning.
it is?
Well, I mean, I don't know. You woke up out of a dead sleep. I was still sleeping. What's going on?
Oh,
I love you. What's happening? How can I help you?
So, this sword that I found in the Dragon's Keep, it's not as easy to use as I thought. I'm trying to use it, and it's talking to me in my sleep and telling me I'm not, like, worthy and stuff.
You mean the sword that I tried to identify and it immediately knocked me unconscious?
Yeah.
Well, maybe you shouldn't be fooling around with something like that, love. It doesn't sound very healthy. Take Kinneros, Falconer, anybody else have anything that they want to do long-term goals, like over the course of a week?
I've been thinking about it. I don't have anything specific, but I might think of something tomorrow. I could text you
Sure.
or something. I feel like I'd probably want to make something. I just don't know what yet. I looked at my list and yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna put out feelers for some holy people to come live in the temple and help keep it running and stuff like that.
Okay. Yeah, you can text me about that. We're going to do a week time jump here, so anybody who wants anything to happen during that time period, think about it, text me, throw it in the WhatsApp if it's for anybody else to know about. But we're gonna skip ahead from
Can I scry on fake Corky?
yeah. What's the wisdom saving throw?
Good question. 16.
Yeah, no, I rolled a nat 7.
Nice.
You focus and you scry, and you see this teeth-chattering Quirky still flying south, like trying to get someplace warmer so that he can beeline across. And as he told you anyway, and he's like chattering his teeth. He's like, "Fly me to the sun, so I can burn to my fucking death." I would go to the moon, but it's probably just as cold as this.
Alright.
Looks like Quirky, sounds like Quirky. Same mannerisms as Quirky, as he's literally just like, so cold.
And he's heading south.
You can't really tell that, but that's what he said he was doing. He was going to head south first, instead of like flying through the entire northern portion of Beryllium. He was going to head to someplace warmer and then head over to Calliope.
Well, he was gonna meet us in
Yeah, either way, he's going south first.
Kinneros's hometown.
Yeah, Urania. Kinneros's hometown's name's yet to be decided, but yeah.
Okay.
For me, I'm going to start jotting down some of these scrolls and making my spell book.
Okay, as you go shopping, you find yourself the quality of parchment and ink that you need.
I think I already had ink. I was just trying to find if I actually had paper or not. I couldn't remember.
Yeah, and you can get assistance from anybody. Do you have leather workers tools or anything like that to like make a bound cover, or are you just gonna do?
So I have wyvern hide. I think it'd be kind of cool to build a book out of wyvern hide.
That's why I gave it to you.
It's pretty great.
Yeah.
So
Do you have leather workers tools?
I have a disguise kit, a poisoner's kit. I've got smith's tools, thieves' tools.
I
Yeah.
have leather working tools.
Yeah. So
That can
you
help.
meet up with either Riordan. You're Riordan. Hey Riordan. You meet up with yourself. That's what we call masturbation in this world. I'm just gonna go meet up with myself.
Hello.
You
there.
meet up with Arya and/or Roston, and over the course of a week, you guys give me a dex check, both of you, or Arya with advantage.
What's your dex?
I mean, you have advantage with the tools, right? Or a proficiency.
I'm proficient with the
with
tools,
Yeah.
so
That means advantage, yeah.
would that
You know, just
I
adds
would
the
add my proficiency
yeah.
bonus, so it would be plus 6
D20 plus your
to-
dex plus your proficiency modifier.
I'll roll, you roll with your proficiency stuffs.
Yeah, and you could be working together.
Okay.
Arya's definitely got the expertise.
What did I say that was? What is it? Just regular dex? So dex plus proficiency plus what I rolled? 16.
I rolled a 21.
16, 21. You, over the course of a week, you guys build a beautiful sort of like dark red, like braided wyvern cover, front and back for this. And you can write it down however you want it to look. It's your book, but it is sort of like a
How much wyvern hide do you have?
25 pounds.
yeah, lots.
Sick, I'm using some for my saddle.
Every
Nice.
single page.
So it's
Wyvern
sort of
hide.
like no, that's too.
It's like a deep. Is it
It's-
like the red of the book on the back, dragon?
Yeah, so like sort of that
Burgundy.
range.
Yep.
Yeah, burgundies. This perfect. Like that, maybe a little bit darker in places because the hues change a little bit. Thanks, Xander.
Oy.
Like your drum kit.
Yeah, kind of like that. That color, but not shiny.
I can get with that.
Yeah, just based off of the wyvern skin and wings and whatever else you. And you have the cover, and if you throughout the week you've gone out, made your investigation checks, you found a place where you can buy proper parchment. Proper parchment for a wizard's book is like 50 gold per page.
Oh, good. Good thing I'm rich as fuck.
Yeah. So however many pages you want to get, they're just blank parchment pages that they have to be like stupid high quality.
I have one sending scroll left for you to copy down.
I have a scroll of sending as well.
Oh, okay, cool.
Oh
Yeah, I think I gave that to you.
So yeah, when you take a scroll and transcribe it into your book, the scroll is no longer useful. Like the scroll goes away, but you gain permanent ability to cast it.
Sweet.
Can wizards learn sending?
Level 3.
They can?
Oh, level 5. They get level 3 spells, but yes.
Yeah, okay.
I'm gonna get like
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to use it for a while, but it'd be in your book.
Yeah, I'll just get like fucking 50 pages.
Yeah, you buy this. You buy like 3 shops out of paper.
Yeah,
So yeah, 50 times 50.
sick.
There's your math.
Yep.
Minus that.
250.
No, it's 2,500.
2,500.
That's what I said, right?
Yes, zeros, fuck.
Yeah, and then for ink too, like you have to have an adequate amount of ink. So if you have a little bit of ink, you'll have to find more ink because it's basically 1 portion of ink per spell.
It says the ink that I have right now says it's 30 golds, 1 ounce bottle. So actually,
So yeah, it would be it'd be 1 ounce of ink would be able to write 1 spell.
okay. So I'll just buy whatever I.
So yeah, 25 gold for the good ink that you need
All right.
per ounce.
So we'll just assume 1,250 spells worth of ink.
You do the math, man.
Yeah.
It's being a wizard can be a little expensive, but I mean you you guys are.
We rich as fuck.
I'm just
stupid
trying to
loaded,
make
yeah.
just trying to make this as like
Straight
close to one and done as possible.
Yep.
So, all right.
Who had the in-game date? I met the.
May 5th. Probably May 6th now since we long rested.
Right. Sharpie for this campaign, pen for the other campaign. All right. So it would have been 7th. 8th.
Probably not the first night, because I'm still wrapping my head around it, but I think maybe the second or third night I might call the wolves out and use speak with animals to talk to them.
Okay. What languages do you speak?
I speak Common, Elvish, Gnomish, Goblin, Halfling, and Sylvan.
You cast the spell and you begin to speak to the wolves. What do you say?
I've never spoken directly to you before because I did not know that I had the ability to do this. Do you know of the god Cole?
They both say things that you can't understand.
So when I normally talk to them, we have this kind of kinship.
Mm-hmm.
Does it look like they understand what I'm saying to them?
Oh, absolutely. But as they speak back to you, it's not exactly the same iteration of speaking with animals. They're animals, sure. But there's a different component here where they speak in their own languages as animals.
So they're
And
just,
they do iterate words. You can definitely tell it is language that they are speaking to you in. Just
so
not
they're
one that
coming
you
off
understand.
looking like animals, but they're not actually animals.
They appear to be animals. The spell worked. You can hear them speaking like words.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't understand the words.
Gotcha.
There's definitely language. Like the spell worked. They are speaking. It's
Your
just
old friend Falconer talked to the one when we first met you.
Did I notice that I don't think I noticed that you were talking to him though. I'm gonna kneel down. They're both in front of me, and I'm gonna be like scratching behind their ears and be like,
let chaos reign.
You're not evil. I don't sense that you are. I'm just, no, you're not evil. No, so I'll leave it at that for now.
Okay, they curl up with you for the night. Keep you warm as they did for many, many nights before. Yeah, there's no enmity. There's no sense of like ill intent. They seem to just be part of you, part of the pack. a 3-man lone wolf pack.
During that week, would I have learned of this book that mentions Gondamex?
It's up to whoever has it.
Who has it?
I mean, Riordan snaked the God weapon book. I don't know.
Oh, the Wielding Fate?
That's the one.
Yeah, there's definitely stuff in there about the sword. If that was
I
the
just want to
question.
know. I'm not gonna seek out some random book that I wouldn't know about. Would someone come up to me and like tell me? Because
Ask them. Don't ask
Yeah,
them.
not at all.
Yeah, bruv. So yeah, there's Uncle Flame on there. He got his sword.
He's gonna say it. No spoilers. No spoilers. No spoilers.
So anyway,
There was also that other one that you guys.
Yeah.
No, yeah, I'll drop you off the next level book because that's from my library. So I would have taken all those books.
Oh, is it? Oh.
Yeah, you can't take stuff from the college unless you're Riordan. And lucky, that was a bad roll on my end.
super lucky.
Yeah, but Falconer's library, like, as far as I know, he's opened it up to all of you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet.
It's a little offset from like the worshippers that are coming in that are being drawn to the temple, so that they can't just like come in and pilfer books, but under guard or supervision, they can read books.
Yeah. So Del, here's you were asking about infernal things. Here's a book about the 9 hells.
Would this help me like learn?
Hold on, mate.
Oh,
Did you learn to read since you were here last?
did I not know how to read?
Do you know how to read?
I know how to read, yeah.
Can you teach me?
Oh boy.
I'm just fucking with you, mate. And punches you in the leg and runs away.
Okay, well, I'm glad he was joking because I would not have been the best teacher. When I say I know how to read, that is like a I've got 2 fingers, and some people are up there walking. I'm like lifting myself.
What?
What? Huh?
What a metaphor.
Yeah.
Sometimes the most reluctant teacher gave the best lessons.
That's a good. That's good.
Put that shit in.
That's
the book.
why he should have taught Quirky. Anyway.
Speaking of that quirky, can I detect thoughts on that quirky?
Sure. Surface level thoughts?
Yeah.
There's no save for that, is there?
Let me.
It's just if you delve deeper, there's.
If a creature you choose has an intelligence of 3 or lower or doesn't speak any languages, the creature is unaffected. Yeah, there's no save. It's
Surface thoughts, there's no save. It's only if
Yeah.
you delve deeper, right?
Yeah.
And then they know. Or do they know either way?
if they save, they know. If they don't save and
thought
I
it would-
delve deeper, they don't.
I
know.
thought it was either way they knew. It's just if they save, you can't
If it
see their
fails,
inner
you
thoughts.
gain insight into its reasoning, its emotional state, blah 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 blah. If it succeeds, the
I
spell
don't think this is my
ends.
D6.
Oh yeah, either way the
I don't think that's my D6.
target knows.
That's yours that
That's
you lost,
the one that I was
Dad.
missing.
I don't know how
Oh
it
yeah,
ended up
because
in
I
my dice tray.
gave it to you to roll at one time.
Oh, that's right, because I needed 7 and I only had 6.
Yeah, that's the Molly die.
I was looking at it, I was just like, where did this come from? So they know either way, right?
Yeah.
Digging in, yeah.
Keep this house green. Don't keep it clean. Gonna fly that airship whenever they bring it back. And I'm feeling like peaches. But I don't have to lick any more toes. Fucking all that Amour Ventis. Are you as cute as fuck? I'd lick Riordan's asshole for sure.
Wow.
A minute goes by of quirky surface thoughts.
Oh God. You also wake up in a cold sweat.
That tree out there looks like it's got those couple of knots on it that look like titties. Peaches! Gonna clean up in here. Got some oats.
We gave him so many oats.
Gonna try and steal some more of Zordell's ale. Hope I don't get killed.
You have the stupid flagon. Just drink the goddamn.
Detect thoughts is on people near you. She can't detect thoughts on the Corky on the airship.
Oh.
Yeah, this is the guy this is the Corky in the keep.
In the keep.
Oh. Why?
Just,
Oh, gotcha.
Because it's
Shine my
Because
hose
what if
later.
he's a fucking imposter?
it's just
Gonna shine my
situation.
hose. Keep my shoes nice and shine. Maybe go down to puzzles.
That's a good point. We should probably have questioned him a little more thoroughly.
Mm-hmm. Alright.
Oh, just tooted. Do, 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 do.
Mama.
Do, 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 do. Mana, mana. Do, 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 do. What's that from? I feel like there was puppets.
I'm gonna head to bed here.
All right.
Have a good night, folks.
Love you. Bye.
See ya.
Bye.
Hopefully you won't get assassinated in your sleep again.
Hope so.
This book, would it help me learn Infernal, or is it mostly just history on like the hells?
Yeah, it's written in common. It's just history on the 9 levels of hells and the like the archfiends and archdevils. And sort of like a little bit of hierarchy and like how each level is worse than the next.
I think I'm going to like flip through it. I don't know if I'll like search. I might like. Are there any pictures? Nope. Okay.
Is it gonna muscle through this?
Each of the levels keep getting worse. This level's got no Wi-Fi.
No!
Level 9, the DMV.
All right, week passing without incident. Anybody else want to do anything real quick, or even just retroactively? Y'all can hit me up with text messages and such.
I don't know how I would do this, but I sort of want to like not
Build
try
a dragon slide outside my bed.
try not to attune to the sword, but still like talk to. I'm assuming Zeld, who's in like not inside the sword, but who was like talking to me via those dream things earlier. So it's weird because I don't want to attune to it, but I want to like.
What do you say?
I know I'm awake this time, but I was wondering. Are you really Zeld in the sword?
No response.
It's not like it's worked. And he asked me a stupid question. I'll try to attune with finger quotes to the sword.
How do you do that?
I'm gonna do it, but then if he asks me the question again, I'm gonna say, hold on a second, and I'm gonna ask him something.
Make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. I'm gonna rage. Yeah, that's not what.
Oh no.
Meaning, I got a free. Reroll.
Okay.
Fanatic, something or other. No, that wouldn't help. It's an 11.
You take 4 points of psychic damage.
Owie.
Ow. My brain.
Wait. No, I don't want. Stupid.
Sword's killing me softly.
spelled that horribly.
Too many A's, right?
Too many M's. I don't know how this. It was like, yes. Anybody else? Week-long endeavor here, as we're gonna get to.
As in like 7 days.
Yep, we're gonna be at the morning of the 12th.
Is there are there a lot of shops that are selling, like, magical arrows, as an example? Or is it just Polgar's shop, basically, that's still holding it down?
Yeah, there's not a lot of magic procurers here.
Last time...
It's gonna get better.
I was going to say, because before we left, Dara. Now, New Dara.
Dara Central.
I know,
yeah,
but it's
so
been weeks and weeks. I just,
it's a lot of country to try and bring into the fold.
Just
and
wanted to ask the question.
Yeah, there are still lots of loyalists, and so Alanoran is still just like, hey, we don't want to become the next Dara by these people coming and being like, hey, that's now magical, we're going to invade. So there's a lot of that tension still in the city.
Okay,
Yeah.
all good. Never mind.
Random, make an investigation check actually, because there are random merchants that come in off the ships every day, and you know this because that's where you guys went to buy drugs with Kinneros.
Naturally. Yep. 16.
16. Okay, yeah, you find a random merchant who has 2 lightning arrows or arrows of light. Hold on, let me make sure I have arrows of lightning.
Yeah, I remember shooting those.
Arrows. Why did that not work? How do you spell arrow? Oh, there we go.
A-R-E-O.
I wrote arrows, and it's just arrow. No, I don't have arrows of lightning. So add 2 arrows of ice. Those are 50. I think they're
50,
50
right?
gold apiece. Pretty sure.
Yep.
And an arrow of smoke, which is only 25 gold because it is a mechanical and not a magical.
Yep, getting some
Creates a
of those.
30-foot cube of black smoke at its first point of contact, so you don't have to hit a creature with it. You can just hit a point that you can see.
I used that when we were fighting off the dragon, but not fighting off the dragon.
Yeah. The area becomes obscured by any non-magical sight for the next 30 seconds. The smoke cloud can also be removed earlier by a strong gust of wind or certain magical effects. Yeah. So yeah, 125 gold for 3 arrows.
Yeah, math.
3rd day of the week, I got a 16 on the wisdom saving throw.
5 points of psychic damage.
Yeah.
Killing me softly with this sword.
What was?
Huh?
What was?
Oh, that was the re-kill. 4th.
Ooh,
Yeah,
a little leaner.
11. But hold
Five
on. Reroll. Nope, worse.
5 points of psychic damage.
Okay. And this is over a couple days.
Yep.
5th day. Nope. Reroll.
Mm-hmm.
16.
Every time Xandra's there, just like smacking you in the face, she's like, "I know you'll appreciate this."
I'm not trying to do bad things. I'm telling it. I want to talk to the guy in the sword, but he's not working.
I understand, love. You've been ranting about it for 5 days.
16.
2 points of psychic damage. 6th day.
6th day.
Wow.
Reroll.
Wow.
Nat 20 again.
Wow.
Okay.
A 1, a nat 1, and then a nat 20 on the reroll.
You go to sleep one night. You find yourself in that same black void.
Yes. Okay. Wait.
You are persistent. I can appreciate persistence.
Are you Zeld?
Do you want the truth? Do you seek the truth?
Yes.
Where? Or no, how?
Wrong one.
My bad, everybody. Take 2.
Don't worry, that happens to me too. I've asked, where are you so many times.
Who am I? How will you use your strength?
I feel like I know the answer to this question and what you want. I just don't know if it's what I want to achieve. But I know what you, hypothetically, as the god of power and destruction.
You speak too much.
Oh, god damn it. Oh, wait a second, that's you. Ah! I'm assuming
Nothing's
that.
happened.
Oh, nothing? Oh, okay.
One word. One syllable. One lifetime. These are all too much. How will you use your strength?
To destroy anything that gets with I mean with terms and conditions.
Indecisive.
Oh, god damn
You
it.
wake in a cold sweat.
Ugh, stupid sword. I'm gonna throw it. Not I don't know. Throw it. I don't
You
care.
throw it, it's just like sticks into the wall across your room.
Meh.
Well, you're sweaty and clammy again.
I know.
You've been obsessing about that sword quite a bit. I don't think it's quite healthy for you.
I think I'm done. This is stupid. He wants me to say that I'm gonna destroy anyone that gets in my stupid path, but I don't want to do that. Because I'm more than that. But it's such a cool sword. It has fire in it.
As we get to the end of the week, it's about 11 in the morning. Everybody's up, getting ready to take off for the day. Rostin's like mounting Curly. Oh, actually, Arya, give me your mother workings tools. A week's definitely long enough to have started making yourself a saddle. Oh my god, I got so burpy so fast.
So it's the 13th now?
It is the morning of the 11th.
Dexterity?
Or the
Okay,
12th, sorry.
That's dexterity.
Yes, yes.
Sick. 23.
By the end of the week, you've got yourself a nice bicorn saddle.
Sick.
How
Have you come up
roughly?
with a name yet?
No.
How many pounds of
I saw your
wyvern hide do you
text.
think that would have taken? 19? 2?
How many pounds did you have?
I had 25.
So your book would probably take about 2, and
Actually, I think
then
it was 27. Anyway.
yeah, your book would probably take about 2, maybe 3. Like it's gotta be a hefty book, right? It's gotta be
book.
sturdy so that, like, you know, if a stiff breeze hits it, your book doesn't fall apart. So 2, maybe 3 pounds for your book,
Okay.
and then probably about 20 to 21 to 22 pounds for the saddle. I'd say closer to 20. So you have, I'd say, 2 to 3 pounds of wyvern leather left.
I wonder what kind of armor I can make with 3 pounds. Maybe
Archer's bracer, you could have it infused with magic,
No.
stuff like that. A glove to cover up that gross gem stuck halfway through your
Your
hand.
gross hand
You
piercing.
fucking gross hand piercing, you friggin' freak.
It's been 3 times you've gone to puzzles, and Felicia's just like, I've never seen anything like that in my whole life. That's weird. Why would you get a piercing in your hand? You know, I've always thought about getting ear piercings, maybe even a nose piercing, because, you know, went through a little bit of a gothic stage when I was a little bit younger. But, you know, even like a tongue piercing, I know that they say it's only good for fellatio, but I think it kind of looks cool. You stick your tongue out and you've got like a stud in there. But, you know what I've never understood is
I'm
eyebrow
gonna go get
piercings.
some
Eyebrow-
ale.
Bye, Felicia.
Yeah, the morning of the 12th, it's, about 10 in the morning. There's a rat-a-tat-tat at your door.
Who's?
I'm probably up because meditation reasons.
Yeah, Kinneros too.
It's
yeah.
probably Kinneros and I,
I mean,
sipping
Quirky's
coffee.
kind of our butler, so he probably would have
it! I've been up since yesterday at 2:30 in the morning because I've been on a bender. He knocks on the door back. Oh, wait, I'm supposed to answer it. Well, hello, Quirky. It's good to see you again. I've heard word that Amour Ventis is back in town, and the timing is perfect. Could you fetch one of them for me? Come here again. Fetch one of them for me. All right. Kind of just stands there for a second.
Who does he
Oh.
fetch?
All right.
Quirky, who is it?
Oh, Ryden! This guy's got 3 faces. I'm also on drugs.
What else is
I'm
there?
gonna go lay down. Oh, Ryden, it's good to see you.
Hello, sir. How are you? Come in.
Oh, well, I was doing well until this morning. And now I've actually come seeking a bit of assistance.
Okay, step inside.
I'm sorry that I couldn't have come to visit earlier. We've been dealing with quite a lot. The Thieves Guild is all up in arms. There's been a bit of a row going on between us. And, actually, I think I told you that last time you were here, but I've been busy. I've had my hands full. If you could gather the rest of the party, I would very much like to garner some assistance.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Phil Kinneros and I in. I mean, it's early still,
I
but
feel like we have an intercom.
Just a bunch of cans on strings.
This is the end of the week,
is this thing on?
It's the morning of the 12th, so it's a Sunday.
but it was at
It was
the
a
end of
Friday.
that, like that.
It was the end of the 7 days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's something I want to do before this, but it's not.
Alright,
You know.
fill me in.
I think that like 5th day after that, I'm fed up with the sword. That day, I'm taking it to Durnix.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna fill him in.
I'm gonna fill him.
I'm gonna fill him in on the stupid wisdom cast. This stupid sword is, and it's some god, whatever, Zelda, stupid sword. And I'm fed up with it, and I'm gonna use my cool eye sword forever. Get rid of it. Give me money if you want. Just get it out.
I don't think you know what you're asking.
Do you want me to have the super ultra powerful sword or not?
I don't think you understand.
I don't. That's the problem. I don't get it.
I could not make enough gold in 10 lifetimes to justly purchase that sword from you.
You're saying a lot of things that makes it seem like you want me to keep the sword, which I know you don't. So just be honest and take the sword and get it. It's giving me headaches and I don't like it.
I feel like if Falconer or Riordan read about the sword in that book,
Oh yeah, that's a good call out.
you probably wouldn't have let Zodel get rid of it.
No.
That's fair actually. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because we have a whole book on exactly what Uncle Flamon is going to do with it, or what do you know. Yeah.
So,
So
just saying.
So.
right.
Good sound effects.
I put on my outside hat and I start walking out the door in slow motion.
Where you going, buddy?
I'm like just holding the sword in a hand. I'm like, I'm gonna sell the sword.
Falconer, what do you think
Did
about
you
that?
not? Did you not read the book that we brought back?
Yeah, and it. I didn't really know, but it's giving me headaches, and I don't like it.
You're right, man. I don't know how to say this, other than to say like, yeah, that sword there, it fucks pretty hard.
I know.
Yeah, and it's kind of a godly thing, you know.
I.
Trade you for it?
Huh.
That's a trade. That makes more sense than selling it.
Okay. Keep it in the family. Okay.
Yeah, you can
For
throw it across the room, you know.
for what?
What are you gonna
How
trade?
about a bag of beans?
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh. Bag of beans.
Yeah, I'll give you. Yeah, the bag of beans. It's yours. You can do what you want. I won't snipe at you about it anymore.
Xander knows to barter. Does Zodel. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna make.
You play your character, man.
I am gonna make an intelligence check. If I get over a 14, then I'm gonna barter for more. If I get under
14. You'll never make it.
15.
See, the DM has to jinx it.
Now, see, that would be good, but I also know you are in the possession of a certain dragon sword.
The transmuting dragon slayer?
Yes.
I am. You want that instead?
I want both.
Yeah, we can barter back.
Yeah?
Right?
Okay.
Oh, well.
I hand over
You
Gondor.
drive a higher bargain, Zodell.
Wait. Got it. Hold on. I seem to be low on funds. I seem to be
Murder.
the pockets in
Just go
my
into the vault.
vest. Oh yeah, it's all of ours.
You just don't know the combination or have a key.
What was it? Are those turnips? No, that's not right.
Oh
You want some spending money, is what you're saying.
yeah, and the other two things.
Okay. If I give you 2,000 gold,
More.
You rolled a 50, not a
2,100
net 20.
gold,
I will settle for 20,000 gold.
but what are you going to buy for 20,000 gold?
I don't think it matters, Falconer. Do you want the sword or not?
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
I won't give you 20,000 gold,
Right.
but I'll write on this piece of paper that 20,000 gold and the do you have tap is yours to spend whenever you want.
You gave him the do you have tap?
No, heck no, I have
No,
it.
Ari has it. I'm going to write a piece of paper.
Oh,
like,
okay.
it's an
Okay,
idea
so-
of you.
So I'm
I
getting.
was just doing math in my head.
Okay,
and
so
I
this
got
is
lost for a
Xander.
second.
I'm getting the items and an IOU pretty much.
Yeah, basically,
So you have
free
to
reign
talk
to
to me
spend
about
20,000 gold whenever you want.
Yeah.
Without anybody questioning it.
Blank check.
Deal. Yeah.
And so this was like couple of days before, right? Just for clarity of timeline.
I
Just don't plant the beans in the yard or in my temple. Anywhere else is fine. Actually, not in the city limits.
Yeah, that's a good call. Yeah.
Ideally, out in the field somewhere.
Don't need a giant fucking pyramid. In
And
the
don't
middle
go
of
by
the city.
yourself. Make sure somebody's with you. Can you do that, please?
Okay.
Any other city than home.
Right. Okay.
Xander, I'm just gonna remove 20 grand from
Okay.
who you have tap, just add.
Sure.
And then you can have the transmuting dragon slayer and the bag of beans back.
Yes. Okay.
How many-
And
how
it's
many
just a
beans
custom
are
item,
left in there?
Gondom X.
Enough to put up the Great Pyramids, that's for sure.
Yeah.
You take 93 points of psychic damage as you give up Gondomex.
Ow!
That's why he was rolling dice.
And you refuse to let go of it after. Oh, actually, it would be a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
You get +4 because I'm right there.
+4. 12. I regain 10 HP from second wind.
You don't have an opportunity to use second wind right now. It's
Okay.
happening all at once.
Ooh.
Fuck, I lost count. 30. That was 40 with those. 46.
Shoot.
So 53, 59 plus 6 is 65. Oof, that's a
If
good roll.
this is damage, then I am down.
65 plus 10, 75, 84, 87 points of psychic damage.
On top of the 93?
Yep.
Holy hell.
Okay. Yeah.
And
I think you got kicked in the balls by a god.
And the lady balls.
I like take it out and hand it over, and like it, the moment it even like starts to escape my grip, I like lightning bolt like, and just like face plant on the ground. I mean, if you're standing there, I don't know if you like catch me, but I start tipping forward.
Yeah, we're there.
Okay.
Play shoes, balls.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I didn't expect her to go that route.
Super fucking
Okay,
unconscious
well,
though.
I'll do 1 HP of lay on hands. She's not dead.
Bro.
And then I'll try a remove curse spell.
Okay. You cast the spell into the, you cast the spell into the weapon. You can burn the spell slot.
Mhm.
Nothing. No curse.
It's just a fucking god.
God damn.
Why is it always you?
I mean, there were choices made.
This is the chaos we've welcomed, I suppose.
This is like when you guys met Kildren in the Clazzle Dazzle, the Clazzle house, and he immediately just alienated the other guy with a god weapon. I was like, okay, cool. Well, it was basically like, I'm just going to tear up pages of notes because Ralston tried to steal shit from a guy that would have helped you.
Oh yeah.
Do I still get the beans?
No.
No.
Oh no.
Die,
I mean,
no beans.
the trade was made. All of your success with the weapon is now gone.
Well.
Oh, is like I can take the weapon? It's,
Yeah, no, yeah, it just fucked
now
up.
it is?
Oh,
okay.
Just fucked up.
Okay.
Yeah,
It
Zodell.
just gave a parting gift.
Oh, okay. Oh, thank goodness.
I'm gonna go put it in the vault downstairs.
Good
Oh,
plan.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
70 points.
So, anyways, if somebody could go and fetch the rest of Amour Ventis, that would be much appreciated.
So yeah, this is like a day in the future of that now. So yeah.
What's this guy's name again? Remind me.
Damien.
Damien Rake, Austin-grad, Onslow,
Neruda.
Yeah.
That felt awesome. That felt super cool.
That was tight.
Right, Damien.
Damien, what brings you to this neck of the woods as I walk down the stairs?
Well, something's come up, actually, and it's sort of a big deal. The Prince Regents are actually on their way to the docks at this moment. There seems to be a certain individual claiming to be a member of the Kelborn, sending very interesting messages to our higher-ups, myself included. They're going to be docking very soon, and as your history as heroes of the city, I would very much appreciate some of your company, as opposed to the layman guards that we have around here, who never usually see combat except for breaking up bar fights.
Imagining just Falconer was like pouring a cup of coffee and he said that and just like choking on the coffee. Kelborn. It's like, shit.
Who from the Kelborn?
His name is, as projected to us, he has said that his name is Leomund Kohlfeld.
Right, alright.
You guys know the name from being on the Barren Edge. He was one of the human high council of the Kelborn.
Right.
Leo what?
Leomund Kohlfeld. Liamond.
Oh, I was close.
Couldfel. Leomund Kohlfeld. And yeah, you guys know him. He was like in his late 60s.
High Council.
He was one of the 5 members of the council on the Barren Edge. He was the one that showed up. He was the only one that showed up that actually had like dyed robes. You know how everybody was like in gray and like just weatherproofed sort of wool clothing? He was the one that showed up that was just like posh. He was like, I don't care how many blueberries we have to crush. I'm going to make myself a blue robe.
And he's coming to Calliope.
Well, he's been sending messages via various means, and he's dictated that he's going to be docking at the city today. we are heading down to the docks as sort of a preventative measure. Hopefully nothing goes awry.
How bad has the smell gotten in the last week?
It's pretty consistent. There's like, you know, hotter days are worse.
Mm-hmm.
Naturally.
So no big deal. Don't panic. He might have undead army coming. So you know,
Come again?
We should maybe prepare for that. Don't be too caught off guard on the beach.
Well, I came here for your aid and for your repartee and for your reputation. So hopefully, if anything does go pear-shaped, you can all help be our army's first line of defense, seeing as I know you've got your experience at this point.
Oh, we've got experience, all right. Yep.
Getting a bit of a nose team assemble kind of vibe going on right now.
6 more than I did a week ago.
Just to think, even just over a year ago, you all were just starting out on your quest. Look at you now. The places you've gone, the things that you've done, the people you've inspired, myself included. Your aid would be much welcome. Would be most welcome, because English.
Sorry, hold on. I'm still drowsy. So you want us to... What are we doing? Are we just going up and talking?
Maybe some talking, maybe some threatening. Maybe Arya turns herself into something like an elephant eel or something.
I can do that now.
Really?
Just a
I
Fucking vile.
oh, I mean,
That looks like a very interesting potion.
Yeah,
Well, if it can turn you into an elephant eel as well, that might be even better.
yeah.
all right, let's rally.
Well, if you care to get dressed, most of you are just in your boxers and shorts at this point.
Oh, yeah.
I'll wait outside. Love, are you going to be alright?
I mean, I should. It's not like I'm gonna be fighting a zombie of army or whatever.
A zombie of army?
I said what I said.
I understand you. I think I understand you more than anyone, and she gives you a kiss
Oh,
and a hug.
yeah.
Right. She hands you your sword.
The good one.
Go get 'em, love.
Yes.
I'll be waiting here for when you're done.
We'll be back.
As you guys are leaving, Quirky's like, I'm seeing sounds.
He's tripping.
Who ordered the lobster? As he like falls off the couch. Alright. You guys follow Mr. Neruda? Duke Neruda?
Mm.
Alright. You begin to march through the streets. There's a general hubbub.
General hubbub.
Thank you. There are people sort of like rumors passing through, just like, I heard that there was a sea serpent. No, it's just some pirates. Well, pirates can have sea serpents on disposal. I heard that it was just another sea hag and Amour Ventis is in town. They'll take care of it. No, there's ships coming. Just like all of this like chitter chatter as you guys are now walking along the coast. Damien leads you guys up a little bit more central to the main road where you come into contact with the Prince Regents, Silas and Salem, who you guys haven't seen in a while, and they are decked out. They're in their armor. They have their weapons with them. Silas with his long rapier at his hip and his like offhand shoulder pauldron and buckler, and Salem just a hulk of a man with this giant fucking maul on his shoulder. Like Arya, this thing makes you look like an ant. Like the head of this thing is as big as your body. And he's just like hoisting it like nobody's business. Arya, good to see you again.
Good to see you too.
I'm glad you could join us in this endeavor.
Of course.
I assume it's empty threats. Yeah, we assume it's empty threats. It's not going to be a problem.
We'll see.
We just need to flex a little muscle. And Salem at the same time flexes and like almost busts out of his shirt. He's like 8 feet tall for a human, like, or not quite, 7 foot tall for a human, and just yoked. Full barbarian vibes.
Yeah.
And you begin to march. What's the marching order?
Left.
Left, right, left. Who's walking where? Silas and Salem and Damien are leading the 3 in front.
I want to be mostly near the front too. I'm not. Yeah.
Okay. So the Prince Regents and then Damien directly behind them in a little reverse triangle. So you can
I'll
pick
go
your spots from there.
to the left of Damien.
Okay. Well,
I will be.
let's put some minis on the board. Don't yank too hard because there are freestanding minis.
You do
Oh.
the yanking.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that guy on the blue saddle, he should be just a little off to the side. You guys are coming through that gateway there.
Like here? Or over here more?
Yeah, just a little
to
off
the-
to the side is fine. Yeah. So y'all are coming down that corridor to the docks, to this point here. So whatever your marching order is, line yourselves up accordingly. Oh, that was my toe.
No, you guys probably can't.
Okay. Falconer and myself, I will put near-ish the front.
You guys will fly over here.
Arya.
While you guys set yourselves up, I'm gonna refill my water
I'll
bottle.
be like in the middle, I guess.
Okay. Alright. Okay. Middle. Ryden.
Yeah, I'll probably be. Yeah, just put me behind you. Yeah, it's fine.
Kinneros.
I'll go by Arya.
Okay.
Yeah.
Roston, I'm assuming, also wants
He's
to be
probably gonna be in the front.
near the
As
front.
a
Yeah.
unit.
Yeah.
It'll be over by Riordan. And both the wolves are on either side of me.
Okay.
Yeah, just
Skull.
make sure whenever
Okay.
the princes get put down, make sure that I'm within 10 feet of them.
Yeah. Admittedly, I don't know if he has minis for the princes and Damon.
This guy's supposed to be lying down. There's the banana stand. Right in front of your computer.
Oh yeah, the guy with
Oh.
the banana.
Oh yeah.
Hey, can I get a banana sandwich?
I don't know if you had minis for Silas and Salem and everybody, but I just.
Oh, I do.
Oh, okay. Look at that.
I'm Damien.
Beauty.
Oh,
And Damien, I made Damien for the first time today. Look at his
Super
little.
shiny.
Look at his staff.
Oh yeah.
Got a little
Oh.
diamond encrusted staff. Pass it around. Diamond encrusted
Oh, yeah.
staff.
Oh yeah, I can see that.
Silas and Salem I've had built for like 13 or 14 months.
Damien?
Yep, that jives.
That's
Salem.
who these guys are. Oh.
Yeah, they've been sitting. You've seen them. They've been
Yeah,
sitting up
no
on that
kidding.
shelf
Oh,
for
yeah.
fucking ever.
Jeez.
Silas,
Man, look at this fuck you Warhammer. Oh my gosh.
it's a mall.
Maul, that's the word. Yeah.
When you
It's
aren't
not Darth, but it's still a mall.
when you aren't using the cape on this mini, I want to use it for Joe.
Yep.
It's
Oh, yeah.
size of West Edmonton right there. Look at that. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
how I
yeah.
pictured them. Yeah, he's kind of side heavy because of that mall.
Yeah. You know, I'm gonna put him on this side just so he isn't bumping into Silas.
As you come to the docks, everything's a little tentative. And as you can see, I spend a great deal of time on vendors and people passing through because it is a busy place. They got the flyby.
Yeah.
We've got the watchtower with a tabaxi up top as archer. We have the portmaster, who is an actual Raccoonian, who's sipping on coffee. There's a little, import, export, what's the word I'm looking for? Airport, when you go through...
Customs?
There's a little customs official there with his weapon. A couple Aarakocras selling
Super cool.
herbs and spices. We got a girl selling
Plants or something?
different types of containers. I don't fucking know. I was doing the best I could with Lego. And then there's a guy eating a banana.
Banana
I thought that was
stand.
the banana stand.
Oh no, that was a different time, different place. A guy eating a banana, selling brooms and hammers. I don't know. It was the best I could do. And the buildings that surround and the traffic traveling through as
German
you guys
runners on a
come
horse.
to the docks and you see...
Nope, that's wrong. I'm not. Nope. All right. Whatever. I'll shut up.
And you see a ship with platinum bands around the wood holding it together. It's shiny, glistens like a star off of the reflection of the ocean, with gilded sails. And as it comes into port, it is a slow arrival, as with a large ship it usually is. And it stops a little ways off from the docks, and you watch it drop anchor about 100 feet away from the actual docks. And there is this sort of large blue aura as Dumbledore. I didn't have blue clothes for him. I didn't want to redo him because that's the actual Dumbledore build. But Liam and Colfeld, the old wizened wizard of the council, the human one, appears at the end of the dock. Well, I take it you're the leadership of this place. Yeah, I'm trying to... No, it wasn't because I was expecting you guys to say something. It was because I was thinking of something to say. And you are the one that's been pestering us, Silas, who's been pestering us with these odd visions and notes of invasion. I can tell you right now, you will not be successful. Well, be that as it may, I have come for this land, and I will take it by force if necessary. By force? You alone? One ship's worth of people? I think you've got your priorities a little mixed up here, mate.
Don't underestimate him.
You whisper? Make a sleight of... stealth?
Can you?
Oh, shit. Yeah.
Telepathically, okay.
Yeah.
What are you talking for?
You don't hear anything back because he can't.
Yeah, he can, but I'm just gonna tell him.
You have come to a land already that has lost a king. We will not allow any more loss, even if it is only a singular life of those that are not noble. We, however, the nobles, we will spend our lives gratefully as long as no invasion takes root in our dear country. Yeah, I see things haven't changed all that much in the last 1,000 years. He takes a couple steps forward.
Does he look the
He's
same?
coming straight for us.
He looks
Yeah,
the
you guys
exact
never
same?
you guys never talked to this guy. You saw him at the banquet when you were first there,
Yeah.
and you learned his name. That's it.
But he hasn't changed
Nope.
from when we saw him last.
No, he looks exactly the same.
Okay.
Could I prepare an action?
Sure.
I'd like to prepare that
What's this accent now?
shieldy type evasion, whatever the.
You gonna hold the dodge action?
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, yep, that's it.
Oh yeah. Thanks, DM. Well, it's nice to see you again, Amour Ventis. And whoever that scruffy-looking nerf herder is. You can't use that word. That's our word. Well, it's kind of a nice surprise to see you here. In, what's this place called again? And he kind of looks off over his shoulder. Oh, yes, Calliope. And he looks back. Like he's getting prompts from someone younger. It's like, Dad, this is how you text, all right?
How do I join Bluetooth?
Yeah. Well, if there's one thing that age has taught me, is patience is overrated. I only have so much time left, and I'd like to spend my time doing the master's bidding.
Isn't he like immortal? What does he mean about time? What's he talking about?
Not all high bloods get redrawn.
I mean,
He doesn't know he's never died. Just for little spoilers. He's a 60-year-old human who's been feeding off souls for 1,000 years.
Huh.
Plus people under the dome, or under the barrier, like they could not be redrawn.
He's got a lot of questions, not a lot of answers.
Alright.
Yeah. This is the answer.
Right.
Anybody have? You'll be hard-pressed to take us. Yes, you'll be hard-pressed. We here have the greatest soldiers, or the greatest warriors that the realm's ever known for the last year.
Can I ready a rage?
Rage is a bonus action, so you don't have to ready it.
Right.
Just you can ready. You can ready an action. You can't ready a bonus action. As far as I know, you can Google it if you'd like.
Can I ready a... When I say ready in action, does that mean it will take its, like, take it out of the action economy of, like, the fight? Or is it pretty much like an extra action that I'm preparing?
If a fight kicks off and you have an action ready, that's your
It
action.
happens
Okay.
before initiative, doesn't it?
What does?
The readied actions.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, so as soon it's like you ready it for what? And what's your cue? And then the cue happens, then you can use your action, but that's your whole action.
Yeah.
And then you have to wait for yourself to come up in initiative again.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I will ready
Oh, what's all this?
a
You
fireball.
can't park your ship out.
As the dockmaster comes over with his coffee cup and his cane, he walks up in front of you guys, completely disregarding the Prince Regents as this conversation is happening.
He's gonna die.
Well, I'm just doing my job. You can't just park your ship right in the middle of the area there. You're gonna get in somebody's way.
What?
You're gonna get in somebody's way.
But right now you're in my way.
Right, but you got to pay the toll fee and you got to come in.
And then just bursts into flames.
Firebolt, firebolt, firebolting that guy, firebolt. That was my ready to action.
Okay. If you're firebolting, we're going to roll initiative.
Well, we were gonna do that anyway, right? Yeah? No?
I mean, he's probably got words to say, I would imagine, but probably, yeah.
Firebolt. Yeah. 19.
19. Passes right through him.
Good, Jimmy.
Greatest warriors of the last year. Let me show you my great warriors. And he lifts his hands.
Sorry, guys.
As
Fucking called it.
all these creatures start to come up out of the water. And we won't go into actual initiative because it's late and we can save this fight for next time. If anybody has anything to say it now or forever hold your nuts and run.
Deja vu, anyone?
Yeah, me.
Yeah, you always shoot first and then go, oops, later.
Hey, don't pretend that if Rostin wasn't here, Rostin would do the exact same thing.
Rostin's also got, like, a 19 intelligence?
He's pretty smart, yeah.
Right. So we tried to fight a zombie army before. How did that go again? Remind me, gang?
You retreated into the mansion.
Nudell remembers winning victoriously.
You guys were also only like level 6 or 7 or something like that back then, weren't you? Like you got to level 8 on the Barren Edge.
Can't remember those
Yeah,
details.
Something like
sounds
that.
Right. Yeah, Baron Edge stuff's a while ago already.
It was, yeah. Been a hot minute.
Are those the figurines from Zombicide?
It is.
Yeah.
Nice.
Because I don't have enough Lego minis to do
No,
zombies.
I'm like, I asked as a, that's a really cool bit of detail. That Lego is 8-bit not usually.
And as this all kicks off, and you see hands and like fleshless, bony fingers of zombies pulling themselves up out of the muck and the mire, the sand and the silt, you get a fresh whiff. You get the prime whiff of what these things smell like. Yeah, the Magnus campaign had way fewer because it was only 3 of you.
Mm-hmm. I bet that guy, I bet Dumbledore that doesn't even exist. I bet that's just a projection.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, did he go away after I firebolted him?
No, I just went right through him.
No.
This is definitely not the first time you guys have done that.
Nope.
That's right, I'm using every single one of these motherfuckers. Who wants to level up? Me. Gotta survive first.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, didn't you take like 170 points?
Yesterday.
Psychic?
Yeah,
Yesterday.
he had a long rest
Oh,
after the
okay.
fact, or she had a long rest after the fact.
Yeah, I made sure to like deal with that a day before whatever would have happened.
Basically.
I'm like, there's no way I'm going into this fight with 1 HP.
Full round.
Yeah, see you guys next week.
Hold on. You need to see the picture before everybody goes away.
Oh, okay.
Oh, good. They're huge.
Well, we're
As some of these undead start to leap from the water, spray splashing the ground as suddenly people start screaming and running. These NPCs will be a portion of the encounter when we kick off next week. Because they might need to be saved, but there are these faster, sort of long-tongued and grayed with long-fanged individuals that sort of burst from the water and come shooting up onto the land on all fours. Quick. Not like the regular zombies you guys have dealt with. These ones are fast. They are agile. They are leaping 50, 60 feet at a time, launching themselves around the ground and coming out immediately. The first one that comes out, like, takes somebody's head off with its claws and then leaps another 30 feet up onto the side of a wall as Alenoran, Calliope, comes under siege of one of Tyrn Dark Ander's 4 higher-ups.